Hello everyone, my name is Alejandro Ponce and today I will be discussing techniques for teaching pronunciation as part of an integrated lesson plan. We will focus on vowels, consonants, intonation, and stress, all of which are crucial for effective communication in English. Let's start by defining what an integrated lesson is and why it's so important. An integrated lesson combines various language skills, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, into a cohesive learning experience. The purpose is to teach pronunciation, grammar, and vocabulary within real-world contexts, helping students communicate more effectively. For example, instead of teaching sounds in isolation, we incorporate them into conversations or reading tasks. This way, students learn to use pronunciation naturally. Let's begin with vowels. Vowels are sounds produced without any obstruction in the vocal tract. They can be short, long, or combined into diphthongs or triphthongs. For example, compare the short vowel in sit with the long vowel in sit. One effective activity for teaching vowels is matching sounds. Students listen to pairs of words such as feet and classify them as short and long vowels. This helps them recognize the subtle difference in sound. Another, it could be a writing activity, a sentence creation. The teacher provides a list of words with short and long vowels, and the students have to write sentences using at least one word from each word. Next, we have the consonants. These are produced with some level of air obstruction and can be voice or voiceless. For instance, the B sound in bat is voice, while the P sound in pat is voiceless. A fun activity is minimal pairs bingo. We have to create bingo cards with words like pat and bat and call out the words. Students mark what they hear, improving their ability to distinguish between similar sounds. Another activity could be a reading and writing activity, a sound hunt. The teacher provides a short text. Students underline all the words starting with a specific consonant sound, for example, with the letter T. And then we have to create a short paragraph using these words. Now let's discuss intonation. Intonation refers to the rise and fall of pitch in speech, which helps convey meaning or emotion. For example, a falling tone in "you are coming" indicates a statement, while a rising tone in "you are coming" indicates a question. To practice, students can take turns reading sentences with different intonations. This activity called questions versus statement helps them see how intonation changes meaning. Provide sentences and have the students practice them with different intonations. For example, practice "he is here" as a question and of course as a statement. Word stress is another important element. It's the emphasis placed on the specific syllable in a word. For example, in record, when stress in the first syllable, it's a noun. When stress on the second, it's a verb. A great activity is a stress clap. Say words like present or permit, and the students clap on the stress syllable. This builds their awareness of stress patterns in English. And finally, let's look at sentence stress, which emphasizes keywords in a sentence to highlight meaning. For instance, in the sentence, "I didn't say he stole the money," stressing different words changes the meaning. Students can practice this through the changing meaning activity, where they repeat the same sentence but stress different words in each time. So, in conclusion, to wrap up, integrated lessons are a powerful way to teach pronunciation in context, combining multiple skills to help students communicate naturally by focusing on vowels, consonants, intonation, and stress, and using fun interactive activities. We can make learning pronunciation both effective and engaging. So, this is it. Thank you for your attention. I hope these techniques inspire you to create dynamic and integrated lessons for your students.